how you don't use it. You can use it. You have it, and it's crazy. And I'm gonna put this on you now. Now this is Josh. You have an impactful voice, right?
Move your seat back.
You have an impactful voice, and you have a following on Facebook that no matter what you put, people go view it because it's you.
Mm-hmm.
People go see everything that you do. You can literally, and this is a joke. You can literally put a video of you cooking, and you'll get 5, 10, 15 likes immediately because people do it because it's you, because you've built a small audience because of your love. When you come around, hey, what's up, man? Oh my goodness, I love this person.
But it's not even just that. It's also through Ball.
Yeah.
It's because so many people know you through Ball that
It's like, you just,
they like, feel me? It's almost like it's thinking.
Yeah, it's just a vibe.
Yeah, it's a vibe.
Like,
Like,
it's just whatever.
it's a
Like,
vibe.
I know
what I
that's
think
like
it
good.
is, and I deal with this too. You don't want to be known for that. You want to be known for this. You want to be known for the basketball. You don't want to be known for the ministry. You don't want to.
Yep.
And I feel the same
So
way.
you run from it.
I feel the same way.
That's
When
fair.
I hear Bishop saying prophet and I hear his wife saying, I don't want to hear that. I'd rather hear something else. I don't. Like, let's get away from that. All right, Bishop, you watched the game last night?
I ain't gonna lie. It's facts. Like you said, we all got our own thing. We like they said, if you want to make God laugh, tell me you're playing. It's facts.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go play ball. I'm about to do this, that, and the third. And deep down, I know God had something else for me. He might give me a little sprinkle of that. But like, all right, maybe that's just doing that. All right, that's it. You got a little taste. I'm like, dang, I want something. I want this. Like, but at the end of the day, like, he could. All right, like what The Rock said. He said sometimes like you feel like you're gonna be successful in this, but that thing could just be used as a leverage to get you to be really successful when you need to be successful in.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, maybe I just needed that to just get myself to that small audience.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? And that was just enough to where I could take off from there.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, when birds fly, they don't start from the floor, they start from the nest. Where it's higher, like.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
that's
like,
facts.
I mean, that's facts. I'm running from it, but I just gotta be bold, like.
And you just
I just gotta be bold and just do it. Like, it is what it is.
Do it.
And that's for anybody, like. Anybody. Sometimes you gotta step back and you gotta just go into that path without any doubt. Confidence, just get it done. Like,
it can also sometimes I think what it is too is a little bit of fear because you start to think like niggas ain't gonna watch this. Niggas don't really care about what I'm doing. Like,
facts.
But and even when you do start to do a little bit towards it, you be like, dang, like I ain't got that much views. Nobody's really watching. Nobody's commenting. But they see you though.
You know what's crazy?
They know, like singers can watch what you doing, and they won't tell you that they watch what you doing. Like,
that's fact.
Like, for example, like today, my mom was like, "Oh, Nooch said that picture that you just posted was beautiful." I don't even have him as a friend, so how the flip he know what my picture
it be people
like?
watching from the back.
Yeah, like I blocked you.
It be people
like
that
I
be
have
blocked.
you blocked.
That's
how do
like,
you
that's
know
outside
what my
the building.
picture?
That's something else. That's like when you outside. I'm thinking about the back of the audience. Like if you got somebody blocked and they see
I have you blocked, so
that's
how do
different.
you know what my picture looks like?
It be like
so I'm like,
okay.
okay.
It be people you don't have as friends, and they literally type your name in and go check your page, bro.
So I'm like,
what's
yo,
going on with
yeah.
It is what it is. I ain't gonna lie, I do it.
But fear will
sometimes. Occasionally,
fear will have you thinking nobody really. Just because your views ain't up there, or your likes ain't up there, or your comments ain't up there, you better believe Sliggers is watching.
Facts.
But you don't.
And people talking.
Facts.
People talking.
And I think we're like infatuated with likes and like views. Like I feel like
that's what it's.
Well, that's a bit that's motivating. Like it motivates you. Like, and when you don't see that,
feel like you could keep going. Like
and, you know, at the end of the day, this is why you have to focus on you and motivate yourself. That's why you have to that's big because a lot of times it ain't gonna show on paper.
Yeah, but how do you motivate yourself?
When the views ain't coming, when the likes ain't coming.
You motivate yourself. Listen,
Cause you
It's
gonna feel
difficult.
like
it's real hard.
Like,
But when you
why
gotta
why
motivate
should I
yourself,
keep going? Like suckers don't really care.
that's the same thing as faith without works.
You can say that.
You putting in work for something you can't physically touch or see yet. You feel what I'm saying? That's
true.
very motivating.
That's
and
good. That's true.
That's very
That's
motivating
true.
within itself, right there.
But
You feel what I'm saying? Like you know
Yeah,
you're gonna
but
be
in
successful.
that moment, how do you get yourself to think like that?
You have to
when
keep.
you're in the moment.
This is why you have to keep a clear mind and a clear vision.
it's not as easy.
I understand that, but you have to do that. You got to set a goal. It's almost like a fish on a hook. Like, you feel what I'm saying? You throw a hook in the water, it got a vision and a goal is going to get that. Like, you got to keep a clear mind. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like I told Jarissa, like chasing your dreams is not easy.
It's not.
Because you go through so many different obstacles. Like you in a jungle while you see a goal, like a path, and you trying to get it, but you going through all these different fights with all these different animals or whatever you want to call it. Like, but you literally going through a jungle as you trying to achieve your dreams. And it be times where it feel like you by yourself. You have people around you, but ain't nobody really motivating you like that in your ear, like a coach.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? If you got to go on YouTube, watch something motivating.
Yeah, you
You
got.
feel what I'm saying? If you got to go on the internet, watch that
there.
car that you really want, that house you want. Like, these is different ways to motivate yourself. Like, that's big facts. Like, you gotta find anything, whatever, by all means. You want to get your dream, by all means, do whatever you gotta do to motivate yourself. If you got somebody that's positive in your life, that every time you talk to them is positive, talk to them, text them, because you know they nothing but positive. If you got people that's negative and kind of doubtful, why is you talking to them about your goals?
Facts. So you gotta align yourself with like-minded people.
So it's about, like, the dude put a video. He said life is about vibes.
Yeah.
Facts. Like, right now we in a good vibe. You could be in a vibe, a club scene, that's a type of vibe. Church is a type of vibe. You could be at work, is a different type of vibe.
Yeah.
Like, them vibes you feel in your spirit.
Yeah.
Like, think about it. We on vacation. We don't work tomorrow. What type of thing? What we feeling right now? You feel peaceful. You feel positive. Like, you feel what I'm saying? You feel real good. Like, you like, yo, I ain't got to work tomorrow. That's a vibe.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a vibe right there. You feel what I'm saying? So now your dreams, you got to stay motivated. You got to find them vibes. You got to know the people you can't be talking to about certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody qualified for your dreams. Not everybody qualified to know what you want to do. They don't qualify to know your goals, no none of that.
That's true.
Because they're gonna place a bad seed in your spirit. You can also get bad seeds placed in your spirit, and they can start to grow.
Yo, that's crazy.
That's
just like what I was just saying, like how that pastor spoke a word into my life, even though that word wasn't for me and it was for my family member. That seed was planted in me, and I tried to manifest it. Like, I kept trying to make it work for me, but it wasn't working for me.
She got a little green leaf that came out of it.
But
That's
in
it.
North,
Like,
facts or not, I was calling you. I was talking about I need to break the cycle, the generational curses.
yeah, like,
I was like, babe, I got a generational curse over my life, blah, blah, blah. Whole time it wasn't my curse. But I was clinging it to me. So I was claiming something that wasn't meant for me. And my life was in shambles, bro. Because I'm like, I was mad confused about everything. Like, it felt like the decisions I was making wasn't valid. Like, I wasn't secure with myself. Like, feel me? Because I was trying to take on something that wasn't mine from the get.
mm-hmm.
That's why the tongue is powerful. Sometimes you even gotta watch what you say.
Exactly.
Cause you could attract
And
things to
I
you.
believe, your thoughts and your tongue, bro, it's very detailed, bro. I promise you, like, it's things that I thought in my mind. Like, I never talk about it because I think I might be, I'm just overthinking it.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, it'll be literally something I think, like, say if a car was driving or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
and there was a truck coming this way. And I thought in my mind, for no apparent reason, that the truck was gonna turn and the car was gonna run into it. Right after I thought that, I don't know what it was. I promise you. Right after I thought that a truck took a left and the car hit the side of that truck.
Yeah, that's happened to me multiple times.
Like, that's your thoughts is powerful too.
Yeah.
Your thoughts now say you speaking into the atmosphere. Sometimes your thought works faster than you speaking it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how or why, but it does.
Yeah, that's facts. Sometimes
just
I can be
something.
thinking about somebody and they call me.
Exactly, like when you speak something, sometimes speaking takes time.
Yeah.
Cause it has to simmer up,
Yeah.
it has to manifest, like, and when it starts to manifest, them words, you don't see the words coming out your mouth, but words, it get into the atmosphere, like, it get into the air, and it start manifesting things into align life, into coming to what you said.
That's why the Bible says
You can move things with your mouth.
That God's word will never come back
Void, right?
void. Like, you know what I'm saying? We are.
And when she say that, his words won't come back void. He knows he's in us. So him saying his words won't come back void, when we talk, those is his words.
Yeah.
When you in Christ and you talk, them his words. But you have to speak it with authority and faith. That's how it really works, bro. Like, we constantly pointing like we're gonna be successful, which we is. We're gonna be very successful, point blank, period. And right now, y'all know I'm saying that with confidence.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
I
Like,
felt it.
y'all know I'm saying that with confidence. That's faith. My faith backing it up.
Wait, what did we just read yesterday? Or what was just told to us yesterday? Faith without action
Is dead.
No. Pass me my phone. I got it in my phone.
Faith without actions is
Are you talking about the Divine Franklin? Faith without
Nah. I was reading.
It's incomplete,
we was
or
like
something
reading
like that, right?
and like we was reading James and freaking actions make faith complete.
Exactly.
Actions make faith complete.
Like, people have faith. Like, people have dreams.
But,
right?
all right, now we're gonna switch the conversation. So actions makes faith complete.
Mhm.
We all have faith, right?
Mhm.
We don't have the actions.
But we don't. We all speak this. We all have the same. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. But we don't do it.
What are you doing? So if your actions is what make faith complete, what are you doing? So it's like that's why sometimes I don't always agree with move in silence. And I say that because sometimes it takes you to say what you're gonna do so you can actually do it. Like, for example, if I say to you, I'm about to get a new Mustang, and I don't get a new Mustang, what you gonna think?
You didn't.
You bullshit.
Yeah, you lying. So
money
now
for
I
it?
got so now I actually gotta go hard to get this Mustang, cause Slick is not going out. You feel me? Like,
you just gotta faith, like actions. Actions are the same thing as works, cause you gotta actually put in that work. It's the same. It's hand in hand. The same word. Like, you
can't
like,
say
it's people
that you can't say you gonna do something but you're not putting in the work to do it. It's impossible.
It is. It's some people that's they confused about their actions, like, into what their success is, like.
You know what I think?
Like I was saying, like, people could be so tunnel vision on something that's not for them.
Yeah.
It'll be nothing but a waste of time in your life.
But that's what I'm saying. Remember, going back to that word that was given to me, but it wasn't for me. Like, somebody could see something on you and say it to you and you run with it. But that's not really what it's for. Like,
same thing. You, like I said, you could be tunnel vision on something that's not for you.
Yeah.
So now your blessing is really here. Like, you was just talking about that the other day. Like, somebody, you know how many people. This is why I truly kind of believe this. A lot of African Americans are still stuck in the hood or not successful because, like I was telling him, they portray African Americans the only way to be successful is through rapping or being an athlete.
Mm-hmm.
So now some of them it's actually for them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The ones that do make it out, the ones that really are successful in it, a lot of them is not for them. Mm-hmm. Majority of them want to do that.
Yeah.
Majority of them wasting their time years after years trying to do that.
Yeah.
And it sucks because a lot of them they don't have a personal relationship with Christ. Well, let me not say that, because behind closed doors they do, but they're not enhancing it. They're not studying the word. They're not, blessing your spirit more and more of God.
But
You
it's
feel what I'm saying?
not just that though. A double-minded man is unstable in all
And
his ways.
that plays a huge role.
So
Like, you feel what I'm saying?
you can't serve God and at the same
He'd
time
rather you be hot or
you
cold.
gonna be out here wilding.
Yeah, God said if you're warm, He'll spit you out. You either gotta be hot or cold. You either gonna be in the world sinning, or you gonna be fully in church doing what you gotta do.
What was you
that's why I
gonna
want.
say, though?
Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm listening now.
That's why I respect people when they be like, oh nah, I ain't ready to go to church.
Yeah.
I respect them because they you know what I mean.
Okay.
Right.
So it goes back to action. I feel like a lot of people, the reason why they always talk about their actions is because they make them feel good. It makes us feel good to be like, yo, I'm about to
Yeah,
And then
it
you
make them feel
actually
good.
accomplish it.
It make them feel
Yeah.
It do.
Even when you don't accomplish it, it just makes you feel good.
It
keeps you.
It's the same
it
thing,
keeps you going.
Because you get that praise from that person. It feels good, like, yo, I'm about to go get this car, and they hyping you up. Oh, word, what you about to get? Man, I'm about to put these wheels on there. I'm about to get a system. I'm about to put some tents on it. Man, that joint gonna be clean, boy.
Right?
8, 9 months later, a year later, hey, bro, what happened to that car? Man, I ain't even worried about that. Like, it be like that, y'all. They be like, man, I ain't want it no more. Like, they come up with something else, like, but you couldn't get it because you didn't put in that work enough to get it. You didn't grind hard enough to get it. Like,
but now that's another kind of like cycle that I would hope to release is instead of people just saying like, oh, I couldn't afford it or I ain't go hard enough for it. Niggas will really lie just so they don't be out here looking stupid.
see, now that's
Like
a whole other conversation.
instead of just being real with yourself, like, nah, man, I wanted it, but
not a lot of people humble enough to do that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Not a lot of people humble enough to do that. And some people are real prideful.
No, what?
Some people
Prideful
want
not the
to.
word.
Some people won't admit that their car bill was killing them. Like they got $10 a week, and niggas rather look good. It's facts because I've been there.
Yo,
It's facts because I've been there.
Yeah.
I've been there. I'm not lying. I've been there.
You got that Gucci belt though.
Some niggas won't admit, bro, that they got a fight. You will be surprised. It be people with the 2018 car fired. Man, they got $20 in their pocket. They putting $10 in the tank and trying to stretch tank for food. Bro, I've been there.
Yeah.
And you looking around. Some people is prideful.
Yeah.
No matter they will go to hell and back trying to fight for how good they look.
Yeah.
But why?
You know how much people probably hide in the repo cars?
But why is that image so important to us? Like I don't understand
that.
Like,
That's another thing too that I think is also a concept that was developed more so in the hood, where they like we gotta be seen.
The hood is nothing but a huge competition. That's facts.
Yeah, it's like
facts. Hood is about clout chasing, point blank.
we're competing against each other.
It's about clout.
instead of working together.
Yeah, but that right there, that's gonna be a mission. Like only God could do that. Big fact. It's been like this too long. Too long, like.
Yeah, but it starts with us.
But exactly, you know what's crazy? It could take just one person to be bold enough.
Yeah.
Could probably be us.
Yeah.
It could probably be us. It take one person to be bold enough that could change like 90. Bro, if you change 90% of the population, that's a blessing within itself. Versus 90% of the population being messed up. So that means you got 90% good and 10% bad.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So you want to outweigh the bad with the good. Like that's gold.
And it's tough. Especially like, okay. So I had a couple people actually. So my clothing line, right? You see it's predominantly white. I do have a bunch of mixed models, but it's predominantly white. I had one person say to me, do you need black models? I had another person say to me, your sales are probably not as high as you want them to be because sex sells. My clothes are not
sexy.
They're not sexy enough. And then I had another person say to me, no, that was it. So I said that to say, my goal. Oh, then I had somebody say your prices is too high for to the people you know. So my goal, I'm trying to be the next black-owned Zara.
Mm-hmm.
My response, there's people. Half of the people that you see, okay, that video we just watched, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where it said Mercedes-Benz tripled in the last year of how many African Americans bought it.
Mm-hmm.
African Americans, it tripled. So my thing is, these companies, these big top name brands, Louis Vuitton, Dolce & Gabbana, Vagari, Fendi, owned by Italians or white people, but the majority of the people wearing their clothes are black people.
You know who they target? The black
The
community.
black community. If you look at most of their models, you look at their advertisement, you look at all of that stuff, it's it's white people. If you scroll through their Instagram, it's white people. The ads is white people.
That's facts.
They're selling us image.
The magazines and all that stuff is white people.
Well, you know
But
who's buying these clothes?
the people who are buying them are black.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Vagari's website the other day.
That's crazy.
I
Think
saw
about that.
I don't even remember seeing a black person. I went to Dior's Instagram. I mostly didn't see no black people. The point that I'm trying to say is, in order for me to try to change, that's why I'm trying to change, and I'm not going to compromise. So when somebody said to me, oh, sex sells, it's going to be harder for you to sell your clothing. No, it's not. No, it's not. I don't receive that. So I said all of that to say that I'm in agreement with you, where it's the 90% that's one way and the 10% that's another way. So yeah, my clothing line may not be as popular right now because my sex don't sell, but you better believe it's gonna sell because what I'm putting out there, I'm gonna be the next black-owned Zara. Like, I'm gonna be the next big company, like, name brand out there. And it's gonna be hard, but I'm trying to change the image. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm trying to change the image of black people just being associated with ratchet sex sells clothes. Because that's not my vibe. That's not my
At
vibe.
the end of the day, you want to start your own trend.
Yeah.
Point blank.
Like,
That's what it's about. Like, you feel what I'm saying? All right, black, sex sells, but majority of brands trying to go that way because that's where it's at.
yeah.
At the end of the day, the last should be first.
No, first
You know what I'm
time
saying? Sometimes the last is the least looked at.
Yeah.
Then it just be that one thing that just push them up, boom, popping, crazy.
That's it.
Now everybody's following you, like, you feel what I'm saying? So a
And
lot of
I'm trying
times
to
you do
make
your own
it.
thing.
And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make my brand. Well, I am making my brand a lifestyle. I'm trying to make that vibe a lifestyle. I'm not trying to, cause and just like you said in the beginning of the video when you was talking about, I don't even think that part was recorded. I think we were just talking and you was like, oh, black people are associated with a certain type of way and then people are fixated on that way. Like,
Our hood image.
yeah, that hood image.
Yeah, what
that
they
image.
portray certain
Yeah,
things
they
to
portray
the
certain,
eyes. Yeah.
and now people is attracted to that. Like,
It's facts. It's about, at the end, it's about trends.
People follow trends. Like
It's exactly
you
what trends is. Like, I don't know. I don't know how people could. And it's crazy. The person that does the same thing always feel like he could do it better than him.
yeah.
Person behind him feel like he could do it better than
Yeah,
him. But
it's
they
crazy.
all look the same.
Yeah, like,
You feel what I'm saying?
doing
Like,
the same thing.
you probably just got your laces a little different, but y'all wearing the same thing.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And he like, I look cleaner. Y'all all think the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, so y'all all got the same outfit on. Like,
Man.
I don't know, but it's just that's how it is. Like, and if
I just say.
We was really talking about faith, right? Faith without
Yeah.
works. That's what we was really talking about.
Yeah.
We went everywhere. We talking
Yeah,
Everywhere.
but
We're talking
I
about
want to bring
everything.
it back there real quick. I want to just talk about like the people that have dreams. People give up like I was talking about vibe and stuff.
Yeah.
Being like if you stuck with a certain crowd that's negative, you gotta get from around that. That's like one of the first steps to chasing your own dreams. Cause if somebody not on the same page, if somebody not as positive as you, like if they feel like that's not possible, you gotta get away from that person.
Yeah.
If somebody feel like what you trying to do is not possible, you can't talk to them about that no more. Alright, that's cool.
That's
You
why
feel what I'm saying?
feel
You gotta go somewhere else with somebody that's on the same page as you. Like,
That's
oh yeah,
why
yeah,
I
I'm
feel
trying.
like so far, I've had a lot of people that was in my life, but it was just like a come and go thing. Like, because in my mind, I felt like I couldn't find a vibe that wholeheartedly matched mine.
But ain't it crazy, like, thinking now, like, how many friends we had along the journey of us,
Yo.
like, being alive, and then now we look back, and you're like, I can count how many true friends I have with my fingers. Like,
Yeah.
literally, I can count, like,
That's
Yeah.
facts, because it's
Got
like,
like a solid
it's like
2,
you can have a
3
box
maybe.
of 50 different type of people, right?
Mm-hmm.
2 people gonna make it out of that box.
Yeah.
Positive and be successful. The other ones are still within them vibes, within them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything that's going on, still in that midst.
You still
You got
stuck
few-
in the
you
same,
got few,
like the
yeah.
same things we was doing in high school. You still doing like your
That-
ways, like you still got them same ways, like
Yeah, and like few really actually change. Get out of that.
yeah.
Some people they still around the same people, the same vibe. Y'all still around the
That-
same
and
thing,
that's
so y'all
not-
not changing.
Like I be feeling like if you not, and see one thing I'm grateful for, but I'm still working on. I felt like I always was a little bit selfish with my vibe. Like if you not edifying me, or like feeding me, like building me up, like what you just tearing me down, like you just like a waste of time. Like not like a waste of time, because I don't mean to say that people was a waste of time, but like if we not trying to grow, like you still trying to do the same things we was been doing, like I'm off that. Like you feel me? I'm trying to make it here and you still here. Like it don't work. It don't mesh.
You gotta let them people go, man.
It don't mix.
when I think
Yeah,
of
you
it.
think
Yeah,
it's
like
the
where we at mentally, it's not there. Like
same. You not thinking like
yeah,
that.
like
You
I'm not
moving
thinking like that. Like I know some people, and I'm not even trying to knock nobody, where they was going to parties, like you know high school parties and all that stuff. Now it just elevated to the club. Feel me? Unless I'm getting, which is not my type of thing. I'm not trying to be at I'm not trying to pay to be at a party. I'm trying to get paid to be at a party. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like the only time I'm trying to be at a party is if I'm being booked. I'm not trying to be going to no party for myself. I'm not making no money there. Like that's the type of time that I'm on. Like, and then I'm not even on that type of time. I'm trying to own the club. I'm not trying to be partying in it. Like, and but that goes to show again, like, faith with no action. What I say? Action without faith is incomplete or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, no, actions make faith complete. In order for your goal to be achieved, you gotta put that action behind the faith for it to be done. Like,
You would never know if you don't try.
yeah.
Like, I feel like you can be satisfied with yourself knowing that you tried. At least I tried. Like at least whether and I said this in one of my last videos in my web series actually. I said like people get so stuck on like I gotta be a rapper because I've been doing this for 20 years. This gotta work. No, this may not be for you. God may want you to be a doctor, but you're so focused on trying to be a rapper that 20 years pass and now the window closes. The windows,
Yeah,
slowly,
slims, yeah.
It goes boom, boom. The opportunity was there for you, The door was open, right? God said, here, take it. It's already open for you. But you were so focused here that little by little, time kept going.
That's exactly what I was saying. Like,
and then
a lot of times, that's what I was saying. Like, a lot of times, like, we feel like we only could be successful in certain areas.
We were taught.
So now we're trained to think, the black man trained to think he only can be successful with being a musician.
2 areas.
Or being a professional athlete.
Yeah.
That's facts. Like I said, it's not for everybody. Some people it's for, some people it's not. So everybody chasing the same thing. So now, while you chasing something that's not for you, you wasting time. Your door for what your blessing really is like it's closing. Every year that goes by that you're chasing the wrong thing that's not for you, that blessing is actually getting slimmer and slimmer. You know, God will bless you regardless, but he has a certain thing set for you. Like, everybody has something for them. Maybe what you want, maybe what I have and you have are just so happen to be the same thing. Mm-hmm. That we're both supposed to be successful in. That don't mean the next person you gonna be successful in the same thing we successful in. Like, everybody, you have to find what your thing is, and fair plays a huge role in certain things. So a lot of people know what it is, but they're afraid of that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people know what it is already, but they're afraid. They want to be looked at a certain type of way.
And it goes back.
They want to be looked at and get clout from this instead of that.
Yeah.
It goes back to the beginning when I said in the beginning, people don't want to be titled for what they're being given. Like, you don't want that title. Like, I don't want this title. I want this title. I want to be known as the rapper. Like,
that's why you think in church so many times it be crazy, cause it be the people that don't want to be pastors that God called to be pastors.
It's always like that.
And it be the people that want to be pastors so bad, God don't want them to be pastors. Like, it be crazy, son. It be crazy, like.
Cause you know why? People are attracted. People are not attracted to the income. They're attracted to the outcome. What I mean by that is when you're going through it, they're not attracted to that. You look all types of crazy. You going through it. You looking like a bum. But that outcome is success. That's all they see. People don't see the work you put behind it. So now they think it's easy.
That's facts. That's what everything.
And now they want to do it. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, at one point in time, when I first met Bishop, I wanted to do what he was doing. Mm-hmm. Until God put me in a position to actually do it, and I was like, nah. Because what came with that responsibility is I had to be disciplined a certain type of way, like fasting, like praying more, like all types of stuff that I was just in way over my head. But again, people, it look easy. He make it look easy. Mm-hmm. It look like you want that anointing. Like, I feel like everything is related to God in this world. Everything is related to God in this world. So even if there, let's not talk church right now. Let's not talk biblically. If I see somebody right now that just look like they got it, I don't see what they had to go through to be in that position right there. Right. So I'm going to ask you, what do you do? Let's just, for example, I'm a realtor. Oh, shoot, I'm about to get in the realtor because this looking good.
You get that a lot in the hood, too, though. They're like, yo, he got that? What you do, a lawyer? Yo, I want to be a lawyer.
Yo, because you think, like...
Like, it be like that, but that's part of...
Then you take that burden on, and it's like...
Everybody who was successful started from something, like, from the slums.
Yeah.
But why people always do that? Why do, like, people you haven't seen in years, first thing they do is, what's up, man? Yo, y'all hiring?
Oh, that's nigga stupid. They looking for a job. They see you as a come up.
You doing good.
They see him as a lick.
Yeah, and they like,
yeah, I want to work with this nigga. He doing good. I'm trying to get some money.
Yeah, like.
I'm trying to get money, bro.
You know, it never happened to you guys. Like, you be just complete focus on working, and out of nowhere, somebody you ain't seen like 5 years. Yo, what's good, man?
Hey, man.
Yo, y'all hiring?
It be like that though,
Yo,
man.
I'll be like, wow, that's
It be like that, man. The most. That's why you can't. That's why you can't apologize for being successful. You can't apologize for who God blessed you to become because a lot of times people don't see what God had you go through. They don't see what God had you go through.
And you know what God just told me the other day too? He said, stop apologizing. No, stop feeling bad for what I've done for you and what I'm doing.
He told me the same thing, bro. Like it took. I told you, Hayden and Dwan, because I was trying to be overly humble. Sometimes God needs you to be a savage, straight up. He needs you to be yourself.
God has
because
all your angels.
Sometimes when you overly humble, people don't see your blessings. God can't get praise. Like me trying to hide my blessings. You know how we be like, nah, we ain't gotta show nobody this. We ain't gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times God needs that because we gotta give God praise. God, you have to give Him praise first. Look what God did. You know what I'm saying? Like only God. That's it. You putting that out there. Now they know. They know you're a Christian. They seen that you didn't have this thing. Mm-hmm. Now you got this thing. So they're like, yo, God really working in his life. You know what I mean? God really moving in his life. You know, God getting that praise.
But
so now
you know
maybe
what
they want
makes
to go to God. They gonna.
Let's go a little bit deeper too, because that's what happened too. What makes you feel like you gotta feel bad for God blessing you?
Because you feel like, I don't know. My thing, for me personally, I feel like if I come around with a blessing, I don't know how bad you're doing. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want this to be like that, and now you getting even more and more down on yourself and feel like you ain't spit.
But that's what makes it. That's what causes it. Because
yeah, that's
other
exactly, and that makes
you uncomfortable.
And a lot of times, God don't like when you do that. He don't like when you belittle yourself for the next person because you come around and you're not bragging or nothing, but you just around.
And it's not even just that. It's how are you praying for this blessing? God gives you the blessing. And you belittling and downplaying, and you ashamed of what He gave you.
For the next person.
Why would He bless you with more if this is how you feeling? And I said that to say, people, like, I could be real with this now because I'm over it. I was battling with depression, like, bad, like, just battling it. And I finally figured out a method well, not me, but God helped me figure out a method to get through it. Just like, remember when you said you gotta find what motivates you and keep going? He revealed that to me. So now that I've been doing that, to other people, they just see a glow. They see a glow up. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, and it's making them uncomfortable. People was comfortable with the depressed Jerissa. They not comfortable with the sober Jerissa. And that's what makes us feel like that. It's because people are comfortable when we're down and they feel like we're doing just as good as them. They not comfortable when they feel like, oh, who this nigga think he is.
It's a mixture of things.
Yeah.
It's you feeling like you don't want to make them feel bad, and it's also them being jealous of you.
Yeah.
So now you feel
and
all of that.
Reality,
but I feel like hatred comes from like fear, and like the reality, and like I feel like if I don't know y'all, but if I saw y'all together, and like say I go on YouTube and I see something about you guys, right? And like y'all from Connecticut, I see a video or something. The first thing I'm gonna think of is like, oh snap, like fear and jealousy. I feel like are like hand in hand, and the reason why I say that is because I feel like if I see y'all two, and then I'm like, oh snap, they got a possibility of making it out. It gets you afraid because now you're like,
oh shoot,
it gets you afraid
because now you know they're gonna get
clout.
You know they're gonna get all the praise.
Wow,
and that's what you want.
That's good.
And that's the thing that you want. You feel what I'm saying? So now they start to feel jealous.
But
because this is what they see for themselves. This is what they want for themselves.
But they're not in a position. That's
it's crazy.
good.
It's crazy because we live like when we grew up,
Like,
for many people that don't know, we grew up, we still deal with it now, and this is why I feel like we don't have many successful businesses or many successful people, is because I gotta be first. Like,
yeah, I
you
gotta
have
be
a
the
chance
one.
to be
Yeah,
first,
yeah.
but no, I gotta do anything in my willpower to be the first.
I want to be the
make
first
that.
one. So now when they do it first, you feel salty. I mean, you feel real salty. Like when they doing it first, you like outside you feel like, yo, that's what's up. But inside you feel real salty. Like you feel salty, but you can't help it. Like
Yo,
you just salty.
I've
Like
been
you like
in one situation like that. I've been
you
in
kind of mad.
one
Like
situation like that.
and you kind of hate them. Like it's just
I've
crazy.
been in
like,
one situation like that, and I'm about to tell the truth, and I'm about to shame the devil. So if you ever see this, cousin, this is for you. This for you. So my cousin, so I've been working on an app for months. I've been trying to get my app out for my business for months. All of a sudden, my cousin pops up with the app through the same company that I went to. I was so tight.
I know you was.
I was so tight because I was like, I'm about to be the first person in Bridgeport with an app. Nobody got an app. Yo, I was so tight. And I had to pray to God. I had to repent, like, right then and there, like,
But yeah,
who do you think you are what? You think you the only person who could, what's wrong with you?
I hate when you get a.
Yo,
you know what's funny
God
to
had
me?
to really check
You know what's
me.
funny to me? Like, say if you get like a good like discount or you come off with something,
Yeah.
and everybody praising you for it, and then another person come off the same spot you came off with. Like, man, flip.
Yeah,
Like, that just be.
Yo,
You
perfect
go to the
example,
same spot,
perfect
come off
example,
with the same
perfect
spot,
example,
everybody
perfect
praising you.
example.
Oh, yeah, I got it from this spot. Now
Yo.
he telling everybody where you got it from.
Yo,
You
yo,
got it
yo.
from the same, like, man,
Yo,
this nigga.
you remember when Slickers used to be on that type of time where they was like, oh, where you get your outfit from? New York.
Yo, I remember that.
Yo,
I remember
nobody wanted nobody to know where they got their
Uh-huh.
outfit from because they ain't wanted to go get the same thing. Oh, where you got your outfit from?
Yo,
New
it's
York.
like that. But yo, at the end of the day, we still struggle with it, but we gotta want the same for like for everybody else that we want for us.
That's facts.
Like you gotta, cause I mean it's enough,
Like,
there's enough success to go around for
Yeah.
everybody.
but nobody thinks like that.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
But
That's what
how
I'm
do you
saying
get
it
them
now.
to think like that?
They have to first understand that.
We gotta tell them there's
Everybody-
enough
we
success
gotta-
to go around for everybody. Like,
We gotta plant the seed.
No,
Yeah,
it's
but
that
see.
too, but we all have something unique inside of us. Like,
Yeah.
but it takes time for us to figure that out. Like,
Yeah.
you're unique. You're a unique basketball player. You're unique because you have your fashion page. You're good with computers. You have something that makes you different from anybody else. I have something that makes me different from anybody else. This person, that homeless person, has something unique inside of him.
that you don't got.
Yeah.
Big facts, yo.
This
But we can all work
this
together.
waiter has
You
something
can't,
unique
you
inside
can't
of him.
discriminate type of people, bro.
Yeah.
It's just
It
You
that-
never
it's
know the type
Man,
of
you
power,
could-
the type of power that they have. like-
Anybody, I don't care who you
Like,
is. You
man,
can't have. You
listen,
could be homeless, like he said. You could be you could be a girl, boy, whatever, old, young, whatever. Anybody can have any type of gift, like, and God to use anybody. That's facts. Like people
and-
gotta stop. You gotta go ahead.
Watch me, Cameron. That means you don't have to be a rapper. You don't have to be a freaking basketball player. You don't have to be an actor. You can be a cook, a chef. Well, same thing. You can be a chef. You can be a lawyer. You know what's crazy?
I
can
just
be
want to
anything.
co-sign that and say, I respect anything, but at the end of the day, if you know it's not for you, stop chasing it. Point
And
blank.
that's what you
It's
do.
not for everybody. Whatever everybody doing, whatever everybody chasing, it's not for everybody. Some of y'all gonna be successful in it, some of y'all not. It's big
One
facts.
thing
Just
I
know
will
what your
say-
success, where your success is at. That's
One
it.
thing I will say is the best way to determine something is for you is if you can't stop thinking about it. And you literally do. God, and it's crazy because I'm actually come out with my own web series about it. God had given me a word and he said the reason you can't be consistent is because I haven't committed it. And what he meant by that is so many times we try to be consistent and to things that God has not called us to be committed to. When you're committed to something, that means
The whole time we had this light right here, bro.
when you're committed to something, you're dedicated to it. and sometimes we can't find ourselves being consistent in it is because God didn't commit us to it. Like, for example, I thought I wanted to be a psychologist so bad. And I kept trying to do things to commit myself and to be consistent to it. And it wasn't for me. I tried to get a job. I tried to go to school for it. Like, I tried to do so many things to commit myself to psychology when it wasn't for me.
You know what's crazy? I thought I was going to be a chef. Man, God.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, this dude's so up and down. He's a chef, bro.
Listen, it's funny,
No.
but like, yo, God slapped me so fast.
I said, God, I wanna. Oh, you stupid.
Like, yo,
You can't cook.
like, it's like funny, but like, I remember there's a point.
Yeah.
You used to
I
ask
used
me,
to
yo,
go
what
to
you want to Yo, I cannot.
I remember that.
I cannot make this up, right? I had a drug and alcohol program, right? Some guy offered to drop me off, right? One of the guys that was in there with me, right? He's like, "What do you want to be?" I was like, "Yeah, I want to be a chef." You know what I mean?
He was really holding it down. He was holding it down like.
I can't make this up. It's funny, but I cannot make this up, right?
Yeah, I remember that though.
He's like, "Yeah, you should check out the culinary arts for it was in New York." I'm like, "Yeah. You right?" I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna do it."
See, when I was young, I wanted to be a lawyer.
Man. Like 3 months passed, that freaking reality just snapped back and it was like, you know what?
And let me tell you something. I had to really evaluate my life when God gave me that word. If you can't be consistent, it's because I didn't commit it. Mm-hmm. And I had to think, like, over the periods of time, what was I not finishing? Because I would always start and stop. Mm-hmm. Until God had to stop me, like, you keep starting and stopping so many things. You have nothing completed done. Like, you trying to do so much and you trying to put your head in so much that, dang, Norris, that you ain't committed to nothing. So I asked him and I'm like, what am I consistent in? What am I consistent in? And he said, think about it. Then he said, fashion. And I was like, oh, shoot. But before he said fashion, he said me. God, when I gave my life to God, that's the consistent I've ever been from that day. Ever. That's the most consistent back-to-back thing in my life that I've ever done. Like, I started and stopped jobs. I started and stopped school. I started and stopped playing, like, piano. Started and stopped singing, even though I can't sing, but in church. Mm-hmm. But one thing I've been consistent in is God. That's it. And in my business. So far, I started it, and as much times as I be like, yo, I quit, I still keep going. I still find myself. I could be doing what I'm doing, and I'm like, dang, I don't feel like doing this. I quit. I'm done. This is too hard. And I still keep going. Like, so people be trying to attach themselves to something that it's not for you. Like, that's not what God called you to do. And many of the times people is running from what he actually called them to do.
Yeah.
If everybody in the church.
Oh.
No. I'm putting my hand up because listen, like, I'm on that same boat.
Some people really be, and it's good, like, that you could be honest. Like,
listen, man, it's like, I don't.
It's about being real with yourself, man. At the end of the day, you go home with you.
When you by yourself,
you lie to yourself. But you just gotta be real with yourself. You gotta admit.
But it's also good to have a partner to check you.
Yeah.
It's good to have a friend, and the Bible says that too in Ecclesiastes. That it's good to have.
You heard?
Yeah.
You gotta stop stunting on yourself, man.
Like,
you keep stunting on yourself.
It real, like,
you telling yourself you want to do this, that, but it's not for you.
You gonna tell your partner, your partner, you gonna be like, listen, like, you bugging, like you bugging.
You gotta say blood. Say So you tripping, blood?
Hey, cuz.
You gotta speak
tripping.
their language. You like,
Hey, cuz. You
Yeah,
tripping.
man.
but man, like for real, man. Just, I mean, what I really got out of it was faith. That faith and works and all that. A lot of people got faith but no works, and a lot of people got to work with no faith.
Facts.
You can't have one or the other. You gotta have both of them and go get it. Like,
You gotta be careful. What you
and
say.
stop being
You gotta-
confused about where your success is at. If it's not working for you, it's not rocket science. Like, if something's not working for you, and you know already what it is, go do it and stop wasting time.
And wait a minute. I'm about to. It's okay to start over. It's okay to say that you failed in a certain area. That's another thing too. Is some people is afraid to say they messed up.
Yeah.
Some people is afraid to be like,
Facts.
yeah, that wasn't for me, so I'm doing this now.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? Like, it's okay.
Yeah. Just
It's okay.
don't be afraid of failure. A lot of times, failure is a win for you because you
Yeah.
learn from that and make you stronger. So
You know what I think it is?
let's just do right here.
Alright, we're gonna end it here because I know a lot of people. Y'all probably not even gonna watch the whole.
Yeah, they
bit.
probably not. It's
You know
almost
what
an
I
hour.
think? You know what I think?
You know what I
We
think?
should break it up into segments.
No,
Yeah,
we're
that's
gonna do
it.
that, but I think people they want to make it so bad in what they've been doing for 20 plus years
They willing
that
to
they
die
don't
for
want to
it.
give
Yeah.
up. Yeah,
They're willing to die for it.
But
Basically.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. It's okay.
I need a headache pill.
It's okay to say, like, yeah, I was doing that for 20 something years, but it just wasn't working out for me. I was forcing it. It's okay. It's literally, I know it, like, and that's the thing I love about God. Sometimes his words and his actions is so simple that it go over your head.
Yeah.
Like, wow, like, it is okay. Sigga, what you gonna do? What's people gonna do if you stop? Like, let's say you trying to be a rapper for 20 years and it's not working out for you.
Juicy J.
And then you
Juicy
tell
J.
people, look, and then you tell
Going
people,
in.
oh yeah, I'm not a rapper no more.
When you
What
hit
the fuck
39,
is
he
the worst
start
that's
getting
gonna
old.
happen?
He's like, it's straight. I'm gonna be the next Juicy J. He's gonna keep working. I'm gonna make
Yo.
it. It'd be
Listen,
like that, man.
don't force it. Like, it's okay. Lig it. Let it go.
We out. We're not killing your dreams. We just saying
Yeah,
don't focus on just one thing. Do many things. God bless. Enjoy.
All right, God bless.
Everybody go download the.
Hey, yeah,
I want everybody to be successful. There's enough success to go around for everybody, and that is big facts. Straight up.
Big Fox.
God
Big
bless.
facts.
We love all y'all. Whoever watched at least a second, I love you, man. God bless. I talk to you.